complete PsyOp, facilitating the spread of anti-vax disinformation. This happened when millions of people were dying from COVID. The U.S. has a depraved indifference to human life. The U.S. bears clear responsibility for using a PsyOp to create false accounts to spread lies about the efficacy of Chinese vaccines and masking and Chinese tests. And this happened when millions of people were dying from COVID. There was a global shortage of vaccines and PPE at the time, and China's Sinovac was the only one available at the time. And so what this resulted in is probably tens of thousands of excess deaths in the Philippines, and possibly, hundreds of thousands, if not millions, around the world. I mean, it's an extraordinary revelation. And I think it simply lets us know that the U.S. has a depraved indifference to human life. There's a category of murder called Depraved-heart murder. Mm-hmm. Depraved-heart murder is essentially when you have a depraved indifference to the consequences of your actions, where the perpetrator engages in reckless behavior, a dangerous, risky behavior, with a total depraved indifference to human life, which has a grave risk of death and which results in death. You know, those are the elements of the crime. And I think it fits those elements. And of course, it resulted not in a single murder, but in mass murders. The other thing I think which is really, really important to remember is that there was a total ban on anti-vax information within the U.S. You say something against the vaccine, you are immediately shut down and subject to sanctions, all kinds of sanctions. So on the one hand, you have the U.S. government and the social media companies colluding to completely censor anti-vax info within the United States. And on the other hand, you have them rolling up a complete PsyOp, facilitating the spread of anti-vax disinformation outside of the United States. And the hypocrisy of this is just off the charts.